All right, well, about 10 minutes ago, we actually got onto the Canning stock route at a little community called Billiluna. And yeah, we're on the track. Woo-hoo! At the moment, we are heading to a joint called Stretch Lagoon. It is probably going to take us another 10-15 to get there. We're going to camp there tonight, and we're actually going to backtrack tomorrow morning and head back this way because we cannot, I'll explain all later in another clip, but yeah. We're on the Canning stock route. We finally made it. Stretch Lagoon, here we come. All right, so here we go. This is a beautiful little spot just out of the community of Billiluna on the Canning stock route called Stretch Lagoon. We camped here last night and had a quick dip. The water was freezing, but there's some incredible bird life here. Pelicans and yeah, sort of all sorts of birds. I don't know if I can see. We did see an eagle early on. Yeah, the pelicans are right down the end there. But yeah, we camped here last night, had a great camp. That's Spanna up there, that's my setup there. Yeah, no, it was really cool. Did get like a mini storm come through around midnight. Wind picked up crazy. And got a few drips of rain. We're actually starting to stress a bit, but no, it was fine. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, this big storm cell sort of gone overhead, heading north. So yeah, we are going to continue on today along the Canning stock route. We actually have to double back up to Billiluna and then continue down the Tanami track to a little community called Wiluna and Balgo because of the track going through Lake Gregory, which is currently underwater, so we're going to find a way around Lake Gregory. But nah, looking forward to it. We're out on the track now, so yeah, enjoy. Okay, we are here at Billiluna, which is a small Aboriginal community about 200 k's south of Halls Creek. This is a traditional starting point for the Canning stock route, okay? So if we were to continue down this track here, we would be on the proper Canning stock route. Now, unfortunately, due to a big wet season up here, that track does not completely pass through Lake Gregory. Lake Gregory is underwater right now. So we actually came in last night, we've camped down at Stretch Lagoon for the night. What we're going to do now is head back out to the Tanami Road. We're going to go down it and then through a bypass to the south of Lake Gregory through two towns, Balgo and Wiluna. It's going to add probably an extra 130 k's to the trip. But it should put us back out onto the Canning stock route at well 51 late this afternoon, something like that. That track down there was pretty rough, but Stretch Lagoon was wonderful. It is a beautiful campsite, had big bird life, all that sort of thing, so we really enjoyed that. Community of Billiluna, we've just refueled, so they've got 24-hour card fuel there, so we're able to do that. It's a Sunday morning currently. So yeah, now we head back out to the Tanami Road and we start travelling south down that. So yeah. All in all, cars are handling it, everything's going well. We'll see you hopefully somewhere around well 51 this afternoon. Yo! Oh mate. Yeah, it smells salty. It
smells like what it would smell like down on the inlet in Denmark.
Oh yeah. So here we are. Today we are on the Lake Gregory bypass's bypass. Yeah, so we attempted to get here yesterday and failed miserably, as you would have seen by now. But yeah, we've had another go today. We restocked and just refreshed last night. And yeah, we're back on the track today. So this is the bypass. It is literally just a set of wheel tracks through Spinifex country. We are following this now probably the next 3 hours, I want to say. It is very slow going. It's all just crawling. But yeah, we should end up at well 51 sometime early afternoon, just again depending on this track and how we progress through it. But yeah, still putting along, following me mate Spanna there, and yeah, going all right. Nice day. All right, I'll catch ya. Still grinding our way around the bypass. It's definitely a rough stretch. I want to say I think we're halfway along it. We've been on for like maybe an hour and a half. We've probably got an hour and a half left to go. So yeah, it's not fun, but I'm still going all right. Well, Spansy's got a few clutch smells which we're worried about. Hopefully that comes good, but yeah, we're still going. So we're just ticking over 2 hours now on the bypass. As you can see, it's just first gear and it's just rock non-stop. It's painful. We think the bypass is around a 3-hour run. So yeah, we've done 2. Hopefully that's a good sign. We've got 1 hour to go. Don't know if the track will get any better at any stage until we hit the canning at well 51, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's just painful. It's just boring. You just got to grind it out. So yeah, like I said, hour down. Sorry, 2 hours down, 1 to go. Let's get this thing done. All right, I'll see you in an hour. So as you can see, we're doing a bit more speed. So we are off the bypass, which, yep, bang on, was 3 hours of just misery, just crawling over spinifex for 3 hours. And now we are back on what is the original, like, actual Gregory bypass, Lake Gregory bypass. Yeah, so we're heading now for Lake 51. We're not really sure how much further up the road it is, but we're just doing a much higher average speed now, so hopefully we get there pretty shortly. Yeah, everything's still working. Spanner's cut, the clutch is not smelling anymore, so that's a good sign. Yeah, no, we're still going. We'll see you when we get to the canning. So we're officially on the canning stock route. The bypass is done. It took 4.5 hours. It was not pleasant at all. But yeah, we're on the canning now. So bring it on, eh? We're really excited. Still going pretty well. We're going to move on now to well 50. So that's where you get on the track between well 51 and 50. Oh, corrugations. I love those. You can choose to double back to well 51, but we're just going to continue to well 50 and have a look, see when we get there. Righto, so we are on the canning stock route. It is around 2:30 in the afternoon, I do believe, and we are currently making our way between wells 50 and 49. We didn't go into well 50 to have a look. It is abandoned. It's just a depression in the ground. We did meet some other travellers who had just come out of it, and they sort of said, nah, keep going to 49. Apparently there is some form of water there. It might be enough to just do some washing with. But yeah, we're on the path to well 49. It is heavily corrugated, so I'm just cruising along at about 10 to 15 k's an hour. I'm not going to push this car through any corrugations to break any speed records. Yeah, it's just slow going. There's no real avoiding it. The track's pretty overgrown, so yeah, you're just hitting windows and scrub bars, etc. So yeah, no, just putting away through it. Still making progress. So yeah, we'll see what it's like when we get to well 49. I'll give you a look then. Cheers. All right, we are, I don't know, maybe about 10 minutes out of Well, 49. I think we're getting very close now. According to the HEMA we are. As you can hear, track has been really overgrown over the last hour and a half, I suppose. It's just coming up for 4 o'clock and we got onto the Canning stock route at 1:40, so yeah, we've done a few hours now. But yeah, anyway, we'll check in when we pull into well 49 in a few minutes. Righto, good morning. We are back at it. Jimmy and Spanner are on the Canning again. We left well 49 about half an hour ago. Had a slower morning. We had a bit of work to do to get all the cars sorted to tackle the rest of the track, so we did that. We had access to water, which was fantastic, so we've had showers and cleaned everything, so yeah, good. But yeah, no, we're back on the track. As you can see, tired again, spin effects, sort of coming into a bit of sandy stuff, rocky outcrops. We've got a whole bit of a mix this morning, so yeah, it's keeping it interesting, but no, not too bad. I don't really have any set plans for where we're going to get today. We've spoken to people. They sort of say you average about 100 kilometers a day out here, and that's over about 6 hours of driving. So I think our plan is to just do our quota and look for a camp maybe around 3 o'clock this afternoon. We had a late start. We didn't get on the road till 11 this morning, so won't get as many kilometers today, but that's fine. More important, find a nice camp, get a fire going, find some firewood. We're out. We had a great fire last night, so looking forward to doing that again tonight. But nah, all to be done. Scenery is changing, plenty going on. I'll stick the camera out the window, you can have a look around. Sorry, rudely interrupted by Spanner. I'll get back to you in a minute. All right, welcome back. Another little check-in and update. We've been sort of working our way around these ranges. I don't know if you can see them there, but we've been working our way around these ranges for the last probably half an hour. They are stunning. The colors are amazing. We've had some great photo opportunities. So yeah, that's been really good. Pretty. It's not the worst track, it's solid, so there's no corrugations, which is great. Pretty twisty and turny and a lot of rock in sections. So yeah, track's all right. But no, just been following this cape. Love to tell you what the actual official name is. I might look it up. But yeah, beautiful spot. All right, I'll check you later. Righto, after a long day, we have just turned off the road that goes to well 47 to start heading south to well 46, and this is the first sand dune. Let's give it a herbs. Ooh, nice. First little sand dune for the trip. I think there's about 1,500 more to come. Anyway, like I said, we did take a wrong turn because that's what we do.
The old flag would do nothing if you met someone coming the other way on that, something like that.
Nah, not a chance. Spanner with the advice. Yeah, so we took a detour. It was only a couple of kilometers. Wasn't a big deal. I think we're coming up for what have we done? Maybe 80 kilometers today. It has been pretty hard going.
What was it, 23k? So.
All right, so we are currently just about halfway between wells 47 and 46. We did not go into 47. It's just a trough. Yeah, there's nothing really of interest to us there. Might be all right, but yeah, we were just keen to crack on. But we are well and truly halfway now to well 46, and we are in dune country. So this is pretty much going to be our life for the next few days, just up and down, up and down. It's fine. Gets a bit corrugated on the flats, and then obviously it's a pretty good run up the dunes. Car's loving it. Just pretty much just crawl up. Yeah, no, all going well. Spanner's car's still hanging in there. Yeah, like I said, this is just a pretty good example of what the dunes look like. We are on the lookout for some firewood. We've already grabbed a few bits, but yeah, we're just gonna grab some firewood so we're gonna fire tonight. I don't know if we'll make well 46 before the sun fully goes down. I think we will. Yeah, no, other than that, it's all going pretty well. We are currently, it's been 215 kilometers since we left Milan yesterday morning. So yeah, knocked off 200 Ks out of the old 1800 or whatever it is. So no, we're going all right. I'll check in with you soon. See ya, bye. Would you have a look at that? That is some crackling bacon cooking on a Canning stock route track. We are having the most remote bacon and eggs for breakfast this morning in the world. Setup's going great. So good. Well, good morning. All right, so it is 8 a.m. I don't even know the day. I think it's Wednesday. It's day roughly 6 since we left Broome, and I think it's roughly day 3 on the track. So we have set off from our campsite just out of well 47 this morning. We are making our way to well 46, which we think is probably an hour down the road, and then we'll be back on the Canning sort of proper. Yeah, great night last night, slept better. Not as cold as it was the night before, so still pretty comfortable at night. Yeah, no, like I said, my car's going good. Did a big check last night, tightened all the bolts, cleaned out some spin effects, so yeah, going all right. Yeah, we're gonna see what the day brings. You can tell it's gonna be a hot one today, no clouds in the sky for any shade, so we're hoping to maybe pull up a little bit early for a camp this afternoon, around 3 rather than 4. So yeah, we'll punch out some Ks today and keep progressing south. So yeah, I'll check in with you a little bit later. Still in this sand dune country, so hopefully that's going to be a bit more entertaining today. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Yo. All right, just closing in on 2 hours now since we left well 47. The spot we camped at last night, just out of it, and then yeah, it's probably been now for over half an hour since we left that spot at well 46. Looks like we're coming back into some red sand dune country. We've just sort of gone around this big lake out to our right. It's all dry, very rocky, pretty slow going, but it's looks like that's finished now. We're back into some new country, some sand country, hopefully some more sand dunes, because they're fun. Rare, the rocky stuff was not, but no, sand dunes are cool. We'll keep going. Yeah, I'll check in with you again soon, just keeping you updated. All right, so here is the remains of well 45. Is just a hole in the ground. Obviously there was troughs here at one stage. It's all sort of filled back in now, and yeah, just a bit of a depression in the ground. Bit of green down there. Well, I guess if you dug down a little bit, you might encounter some water, but yeah, nothing really of note here. As for well 45 campground, you can see people have been camped here recently. There's a few marks from a few fires and that sort of thing. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, you could definitely camp here if you really wanted to. No, yeah, nice, cool. All right, so this is Gravity Lake. We are probably an hour past well 45 now, and yeah, I don't know where Gravity Lake came from, but there ain't much water here, I do know that. Righto, so we're maybe less than an hour now from well 44. Just stopped at the crest of a dune. There's no one else out and about, but yeah, just thought it'd be cool to show you like just the height now of some of these dunes and some of the views that you get up here. It's absolutely sensational. You can see that the dunes are all lined with like these little gum trees. And then when you get down onto the flats below, it's just back into that scrub country. But yeah, stunning scenery. It just keeps changing. Yeah, awesome. All right, good afternoon. It's currently 4-ish in the afternoon. We are in an absolute grind. Today has been a really hard day. I would say that we've averaged maybe 10 k's an hour to 15 k's an hour the whole day. We left just out of well 47 at 8 this morning. So we've been on the road 8 hours now and we're just ticking over 100 kilometers now. It's getting pretty late in the day, 4 o'clock. We did want to get a decent camp early this afternoon, but there is nowhere. So we're going to have to grind on to well 43, which I think is at least another hour and a half away, if not 2. So yeah, just one of those days, eh? Just got to grind it out. Everything's going okay. The cars are going well. The temps are all good. But you just cannot get any momentum out here. It's literally just a crawl. The corrugations are brutal. We're in some really good sand dune country now as well. So, you know, we got big sand dunes. So you've got to sort of prepare for them. Yeah, it's just been one of those days, really. I think it's just classic Canning. It's a hard place. It isn't easy. Otherwise, everyone would come here. And yeah, we're just sort of grinding our way through it. But we had a couple stops. We've grabbed some firewood for tonight. So we'll still have a great camp. We'll still have a great fire. But I highly doubt we get to camp before dark. So, you know, that'll be frustrating. Hopefully the bugs aren't so bad as where they were last night. We're a lot closer to water last night. And the mozzies were pretty bad. So, yeah, all in all, well 43, let's hope it's a decent camp. And we'll see you in maybe an hour and a half. I'll give you a look at it if there's enough light when we get to camp. All right, check in. See ya. All right. This is the last update for the day. A brutal day. We are probably half an hour away from camp now. Yeah, today's been a rough one. Absolute grind. Average k's an hour, 10 at best. Corrugations, sand dunes. Don't get me wrong, still loving it. A pretty countryside, amazing place. But yeah, just a rough day, and unfortunately just nowhere to camp along the track. So we really wanted to be set up in camp at like 3 o'clock this afternoon. I would have loved to have put the drone up, you know, and just really chilled out nice and early. Just didn't get the opportunity, nowhere to camp. It's just been this grind of a track the whole day. So that's well 46 to 43. Yeah, it's a rough one, but we're nearly at the end of it. And yeah, it'll be a sweet taste of beer tonight when we get to camp. So yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow, give you an idea of tomorrow's plan. But yeah, for now, I'll let you finish up, and we'll see you tomorrow. See ya. Bye. All right, good morning from well 43 on the Canning stock route. I want to say I think this is day 7 now. Yeah, we got here really late last night. I think it was like 5:30 when we actually pulled into site. Yeah, long day, but found a nice spot, this well 43. It's got a pretty good base and good camping area. This is sort of the ruins of well 43. As you can see, all it is nowadays is just again another depression sort of in the ground. Billiluna, I guess that's the sort of traditional name for this area or this well. But yeah, just some old rusting iron nowadays. But no, the site itself is really pretty. We treated to a beautiful sunrise this morning out here. Yeah, I got the drone up a minute ago and had a bit of a look around. But yeah, good site. Spanner's getting himself some coffee at the moment. Slept like logs last night. I was out at 9. Woke up at like 4 this morning. But yeah, great night. Great sleep. No condensation. It's not been cold here at all at night. It's actually been really warm. Morning. Yeah, great setup. Good morning. Welcome back. We are thinking that we're on like day 6 now. We think. I think it's day 5. Not 4 nights we've been away. Day 5, yeah. So we've just left well 43. We had a nice camp last night. I've shown you a little bit of that already. Yeah, checked the vehicles over this morning. Mine was really low on engine oil, so we had to top that right off. Borrow a bit of oil from a local passing, another dude that was on the track. He's in a Jeep with a blown front diff, so yeah, he's in a world of pain. But yeah, we got some oil off him. So I'm back up to all good again. And we are back in June country, making our way south. All the feedback is that we're going to be at least another 2 nights, 3 days to get to well 33 Coonawarrigi. So yeah, it'll be another day today, just grinding our way through it, through the June country. But it's pretty enough and it's easy enough going. So yeah, just taking it steady and enjoying the trip. But yeah, that's it. Everything else is going really, really sweet. We're all good. Yeah, just ticking away. So I'll give you updates during the day if the scenery changes or there's something really to show off. I'll let you know. All right, take it easy. I'll see you soon. Bye. All right, good morning. Yeah, it's been an hour since I checked in with you last. We are currently making our way over a big inland lake called Gulf Lake. And it's awesome. The track has hardened up, so we're doing like 30 k's an hour or something. It'll be short-lived. We'll hit some dunes at the end of this lake in a minute and be back into the tough stuff. But we got to enjoy these moments while they come. So yeah, loving this. Nice big open lake and a great track. Cheers. All right, good afternoon. Another update. It's been a couple hours since the last one. So we are we left well 41 probably about nearly half an hour ago now, and we're currently making our way to well 40. We have grand plans to get to well 39. Spanner's optimistic, Jimmy is not. I think we'll get to well 40, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, yes, pretty cool track. Terrain has changed again. Still pretty sandy, but we're getting a lot of more trees and stuff, so that's been good to see. But yeah, otherwise not quite as hot as it was yesterday afternoon, and all in all pretty pleasant. The cars are going fine. We're just ticking away. Yeah, we'll see how we go over the next sort of couple hours. Like I said, it's 20 to 4 now. If well 40 looks reasonable to camp at, we probably will end up pulling up there. If it doesn't, and 39's not far down the road, we might just continue onto there. We had a look at the map book, and apparently there is a lake that goes between 40 and 39. And every time we've hit a lake on this trip, we've been able to speed up. It's been a good track and a good run. So, hey, it might be worth pushing on to 39. So, yeah, we're going for it. It's currently Thursday afternoon, I do believe. Yeah, so we're just pushing forward, having a good run. Anyway, I'll keep you updated as we go, and check you soon. All right, this is, I promise, the last update for the day.
I said we'd hit at sunset, didn't I?
Mate, you called it. Spanner's excited. We've hit Tobin Lake, and every time we hit a lake, the drive is awesome. It's so hard, flat, no corrugations. You can get up to speed. Yeah, so we're blazing across Tobin Lake now on our way to well 39, which will be our camp for the night. We will get there in dark, but only by a little. There'll be a bit of residual light, so we'll be able to set up and get a fire going. But yeah, awesome. Another hard day. We've just hitting 100 Ks now, so yeah, another big day, another grind. But hey, we did it, and we've been rewarded with this nice little pleasant drive for the end of the shift. End of the day rather. So yeah, all right, well I'm gonna sign off for the day. We'll check in again tomorrow. I'll show you around the morning a little bit of what well 39 looks like. Yeah, we didn't stop in at well 40, and well 41 was abandoned. I think I've shown you that, but yeah, we didn't stop in at well 40. It's a fair detour off the track. Another time probably would have, but really wanted to get to well 39 tonight. So yeah, gave that one a miss, but that's all right. I'll check in with you soon. All right, see ya. All right, I know I said that was it for the night, but I can't let you miss out on some camels. Spanna, I seen him get on the brakes. I thought, oh, what's up ahead? And yeah, some camels. Hey guys. Cool. I have seen a few camels on this trip, but yeah, it's always fun. See some wildlife. Pretty devoid of any other wildlife though. We have not seen any dingoes, really much of anything bird-wise. Lizards galore. No snakes, thank fuck. But yeah, no, pretty quiet otherwise. All right, I'll check in with you in the morning. See ya. Yo. Hey buddy. How you going, Papa? Hey, puppy. All right, good morning from the outskirts of Lake Tobin in the middle of, I believe, the Little Sandy Desert in Western Australia on the Canning Stock route. We camped here last night at a place called Casuarina Camp, which is just over there. Spanner's just fluffing around, packing up his set, and we will be heading off in a minute, continuing down that direction and continuing our march south. So this is well 39. We think that we're averaging about 4 wells per day. So realistically, we're targeting well 35 to 34 for today. And it all comes down to the track, the road. We know it's rough. We know it's been pretty brutal. As you saw in the video yesterday, we got a nice little run across Lake Tobin. But yeah, that's it now. And I do believe the run into Coonawarrigi, which will probably be the day after tomorrow, is going to be a real bad one as well, which we've got to look forward to. Yay. But no, all in all, a great camp last night, a great sleep, had a nice fire, good feed. I'm cooking tonight. We'll be doing fried rice. But yeah, other than that, still ticking along. Cars are settled out now. Everything's pretty good. Little suspension squeaks, but no issues other than that. Yeah, so we'll just keep plugging away today, keep doing our thing, and yeah, I'll give you updates as the day goes on. Hopefully see any sceneries that change. Good wildlife day yesterday, saw a dingo and some camels, which was exciting. Yeah, so hopefully some more of that. Spanner missed out on the dingo, but we still got plenty of time to see a few more in that. So yeah, other than that, trip's going well. Hey, what day is it, Spanner? Day 6? Friday, day 7? Today's this, oh, I don't know, something like that. We'll work it out, and I'll let you know in an update. But yeah, other than that, we are cruising, and I'll check in with you soon. See ya. Righto, good morning. Yeah, yeah, good morning. It's a beautiful sort of high point here, lookout sort of area. Got some gorgeous countryside. We've done a few Ks now, so we're getting some scenery changing. Starting to look a little bit more Pilbara and a little less deserty. But yeah, absolutely stunning scenery up here. All right, here we go. Midday update. It's lunchtime, or it's 12, just after. And we are currently just turned up at well 38 on the Canning Stock route. So quite a marked change. We're sort of very rocky, very Pilbara sort of esque. There's a bit of a valley and like a gorge, mini gorge that's cut through this area. So I'm going to go down there and check that out in a minute. But yeah, we actually just heard word that there are some northern direction travellers coming. We picked them up on the two-way about 7 kilometres away from each other. And they are about 1 kilometre away from us now, so they'll be turning up any second. But yeah, a pretty rough morning. It's just been slow grinding sort of driving like every other day. But yeah, the car's still hanging in there. It still squeaks like there's no tomorrow, but that's fine. Temps are good. Everything else is pretty good about it. So yeah, no, we're ticking away. We'll catch up with these travellers in a minute, find out exactly what we've got in front of us, and we can give them a heads up about what they've got in front of them as well. But yeah, beautiful. Wind is up today, so it's cooled it down a little bit. But yeah, everything's going well. All right, I'll check in with you soon. See ya. All right, good afternoon. I'm catching up with you again just as we go through the area where well 37 is located, which is was just behind us actually. I didn't get any footage of it. Abandoned well, nothing there. In amongst quite a few sections of dunes with like hard stand casuarinas in them. So bit of a scenery change. We've just spent the last 2 hours just in a repetitive dune drive, up down, yeah, just flat out, no change. So not much to show. Great fun if you love dunes, but after about 4,000 of them, I'm getting a little bit tired. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I said, we've just gone through well 37. We do believe there's about to be a little change in the track. It should start heading west again. We're hoping it speeds up a little bit. We'd like to get to well 35 tonight. We don't know if that's possible. We met a crew today that said it might be, but we'd be looking at another 2 hours of driving. So we'll see how we go. We've done it the last 3 days, so hey, what's a fourth day? It'd be great to get there. We've heard great things about the campsite. So yeah, we'll push as hard as we can and see how we go. All right, late afternoon. It's we're just coming past well 36. We're trying to get to well 35, which I think we'll get. It's going to be a sunset setup though. But yeah, this is the remains of well 36. There's definitely water in there, but yeah, it's all fenced off. Plenty of wasps. Dead animal over the side there. But yeah. Water's pretty shallow. It's only about 1.5 meters down, so there's plenty of water around here. But yeah, anyway, this is well 36. All right, I'm going to keep pushing, and I'll see you guys at camp. All right, good morning. Here we are, day 7, I think it is. And we are at a little campsite just out of well 35. So well 35 is just down the road, maybe 1 kilometre. We went in there last night. It was pretty late when we rocked into camp last night, so it was dark. Didn't look much of a campsite, so we actually came back out to this little spot amongst some casuarina trees and set up last night. But yeah, it was pretty late. I don't think it was like nearly 8 o'clock by the time we actually set up last night. So yeah, had dinner, had a few drinks, went to bed pretty late last night. But yeah, nice morning. It was pretty fresh. It's getting colder as we travel south. Got spanners set up here, and obviously that's my setup over there. My setup's hanging in there, but my my bloody my pantry box, the slide has died. It's not locking for some reason. I can't get it to lock. Tried fixing it, won't do it. So yeah, it needs to be tied in now. got a thong holding it open at the moment. But yeah, nice campsite, really pretty. Yeah, got in last night, set up Starlink, touched base with some family and made sure we're all good. So that was all right, but yeah, really nice. Plan for today is to push south again. So yesterday was an 11-hour day. We're not doing an 11-hour day again today, but the plan is to push south. We think we're about maybe 4 or 5 hours away from well 33 on the community of Coonawarrigi. So we're going to head there, see if they're open. We know we can get diesel 24/7, so we'll grab some diesel and then hopefully some water and yeah, go and have a look around the well 33 area. All right, I'll let you know as we get going on the road, give you an update. All right, see ya. Good morning. Update about 9:30. We're just coming up and we're just passing the entrance to well 34. We're not going to go in there. It's just abandoned. There's not a lot to see, and we really want to get into Coonawarrigi before the shop shuts at 12. So we're just pushing on. Probably going to get to the shop around 11. So yeah. But other than that, yeah, pretty shit run. This road into Coonawarrigi is just heavily corrugated. There's some sections where you're just crawling at 5 k's an hour. At the moment we're doing just under, probably doing 15, so that's not too bad. But yeah, the fun times won't last. We'll be back down to 5 in no time. So yeah, just forging on, going forward, heading into Coonawarrigi. Give you a look at well 33, that is the area when we get there. All right, cheers. All right, another update. We are probably in the region of about 5 to 7 kilometers outside of Coonawarrigi right now. It is currently 10:37. The Coonawarrigi store shuts at 12. So, I mean, with this pace, I'm hoping that in the next half an hour, we should actually arrive in town and be able to go to the store, get a few groceries, just some luxuries, I guess, and pay for a shower, pay for a load of washing to be done. Spanna's got to do some cleaning. And then, yeah, we'll basically probably head out to well 33, fill up our water tanks, and then figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the day. But yeah, we got to get fuel in Coonawarrigi as well. So yeah, at the moment that's our plan. Let's just keep ticking away. The corrugations on this road into Coonawarrigi are pretty bad. There's been some really horrendous sections where you're just sort of like idling over them. At the moment we're still sitting on average of probably about 10 to 12 kilometers an hour. And yeah, just surging forward and trying to get into Coonawarrigi. So I was past another group, husband and wife couple, had a dog with them, little kelpie, so they're off doing the track, towing a trailer as well. So it's one of those track trailer, the T-van style, so sounds pretty bulletproof. They do see a lot of them out here. But yeah, they're just starting their northern half, and we're just finishing it. So yeah, half an hour to go, and then technically we are on the southern half of the track. So looking forward to continuing on. We expect to be on the track for another week, and I would say next week on the Saturday or Sunday we'll be hitting Wiluna. Hopefully all going well. Yeah, but otherwise good trip, good going. I'll give you some more updates as the day goes on and once something happens. All right, cheers. All right, here we are at Coonawarrigi, the Aboriginal community just after well 33. We rolled in about an hour ago. Got a shop just up there. It's Saturday. We pulled in 11:30, so we got here just in the nick of time because they do shut at midday. But yeah, we come down to use the shower and washing facilities.
Spanna bought 2 litres of ice cream.
Spanna bought ice cream. Jimmy bought a healthy lunch. And yeah, so we've just had some killer showers. So I'll just show you. Got a beautiful shower, toilet facility up here. And then yeah, down here, washing machine and dryer all in one unit. And again, just yeah, pretty good facilities all in all. these are the accommodation blocks. I know some tourist groups come through and use those. In terms of the actual expense, so it's $10 per person for a shower, using the washing machine as many times as you want, basically. So yeah, so all you do is when you're up at the store, you buy some stuff, you pay your $10, and then you have pretty much good access to all the showers and toilets and stuff like that. But yeah, they were really welcome. We had a great shower. Yeah, fantastic facilities. Got Wi-Fi here, Starlink, so good communications if you want to make some calls or check in with family. It's all free. Yeah, just over the other side of the shed there's some diesel, so we'll be grabbing fuel on the way out of here. But yeah, that's us. So no, really good, traveling well. It's lunchtime on Saturday. We've been on the track for a week now and everything is still ticking away. Had a calamity yesterday. My canopy door came open at one stage. I didn't realize immediately. Just stop that from falling. And I lost my kitchen roll out of it, so that's gone. But luckily I didn't tear the door off because that was a possibility, so yeah, I'm glad about that. But yeah, no, otherwise the car's going good, everything's going sweet. All right, I'll check in with you later. See ya.